Oh shit. Started a bit later today. Because I have some things to do, so sadly I couldn't start earlier. But well, let's see how long I can go. Dois, três. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think. Wait, let me see how. Teste de áudio. Testing áudio. Ah, it's okay, I think. What the hell? Today my throat is kinda bad. I think it's because one of my ears is hurting, so it's affecting me a little. Bro, this Visa Mastercard situation, I wish I could do something about it, sadly. The only thing that I can do is talk about it, I guess. Sadly, there is nothing I can do. Only wish for the best and try to talk to people about it to see if someone cares. Okay, I'm gonna start the volume 3. I think I want to do today will not be a big stream, so I'm gonna do maybe 5, at least 5 chapters, maybe a little more if I can, depends on how it goes. Let me read the chapter 3. No, not chapter, volume 3. Eden Treat. Gehenna and the Trinity Academies are sworn enemies. Will they ever see eye to eye? Makeup Work Club. Makeup Work. Here we go. Saves the troubled youth of Trinity who are at the risk of falling out. Take charge of the Makeup Work Club and lead your students to success. Let's go. Prologue. Say the Eden Treat is a promise to put an end to hatred, so to speak. It's a pact that sees a long-standing rivalry between Trinity and Gehenna. In other words, it's an effort to build trust in the place of hatred that would only continue to fester if left alone. You can think of it as a peace treaty between Gehenna and the Trinity. However, now that the General Student Council president has gone missing, the pact is worthless. Eden is the name of the paradise from ancient scriptures. Wait, I forgot what she was talking about. You can think of it. The Eden Treaty is a promise to put an end to hatred. To build trust in the place of hatred. that would only continue to faster if it left alone. You can think of it as a peace treaty between Guerrera and the Trinity. However, now that the General Student Council President has gone missing, the pact is worthless. Okay, the General Council President is missing. Eden is the name of the paradise from ancient scriptures. Beyond me, why the General Student Council President choose it to begin with? It's beyond me why the General Student Council President chose it to begin with. Perhaps it was because she had a sick sense of humor. I don't know. Maybe. Are you aware of Kiboto 7 cores? The fifth one relates to paradise. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? Like each of the cores, this question intent is vague, but it can be interpreted as referring to the inherent paradox in proving the existence of paradise. If paradise exists, then the ones who reach it will remain there for eternity, forever enveloped in joy and satisfaction. What? Like each of the plans, this question intended by. If someone does leave paradise, it's because they weren't fully satisfied, so it was never a paradise for them. Therefore, those who reach paradise cannot be found, and should not exist outside of paradise. So you can prove the truth of someone who does not exist? What the fuck is she talking about? The purpose of this fifth poem is to be nigh unanswerable. The truth that cannot be proven become worthless. What is the true question masked behind such cynicism? Eden is the paradise from scripture. It exists nowhere and cannot be found. In other words, it's nothing but a sweet illusion conjured by dreamers. You see, surely, this is the metaphor behind the treaty name. You may find the story that is about to unfold to be unpalatable. It's a story meant to make you uncomfortable, uneasy, and leave you unhappy. A cynical story that will make you doubt people and truth. Gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bitter, but entirely truthful. I ask that you not look away and see it through to the end. For that is your responsibility. Okay, let's go. Cheer party. Guerrera. So they are enemies, I guess. Let's see. How can we bring peace, I guess? What the fuck? Okay, prologue completed. Episode 2, Makeup Work Club. Raro. Cute. I can't stand this anymore. I am in agony, torment, misery, and it's all your fault, Sensei. Yeah? You're going to hurt Sensei feelings if you keep saying things like that, Koharu. Keep in mind that Sensei is only here to help us. Besides, it isn't their fault that you failed that exam. I am a member of the Justice Task Force. It's not my fault I have to miss so many classes. What the hell? Momo friends. Strange. The same applies to the other Justice Task Force members. Yet, you're the only one who failed, Koharu. Azusa. Holy shit. This design. Goodness, Azusa. Are you trying to tell Koharu she isn't intelligent? You can interpret it that way, but the reality is that sometimes life just like this. You mean that life is agony, torment, and misery, like she says? That's deep. Why am I the one being singled out? You all failed too. If I am done, then so are all of you. You guys, idiots, the whole lot of you. That's why you are all in the makeup work club to begin with. You and you. And you. And you too. What did I do? Okay, Koharu. Deep breaths, calm down. Calm down? We are going to be expelled. And if I am expelled, I'll be kicked out of the Justice Task Force. Anything but that. I can at least sympathize on that front. Expulsion is not an option. I want to go down without a fight, no matter how futile it may seem. I don't know, getting expelled doesn't seem like the end of the world, Hera. Excuse me? Sorry. Sorry for yelling. What I mean to say is, we are here to make sure it doesn't come to that. But if you don't start putting our heads together, we all be expelled in a week. I think it needs something more than a cliche like put our heads together to solve. What if we talk outside the box instead? What if we talk outside the box? Something like, let's put our bodies together? What the hell? Fusion! Get your head out of the gutter, you perv. Or I'll blow it off myself. Can you even hear yourself? That doesn't even make sense. You don't have a very active imagination, do you, Koharu? We could always try it out together. Oh? What? Back it up. Personal space. I don't wanna know. Here I come. No, let him go. Save me, Sensei. I'm sorry. I saw I snapped at you. Just let him go already. Fascinating. I never seen such an effective restraining method in close combats. This will prove most useful. But I would have twisted her joints first. You made too many unnecessary moves with your hands. Oh, what she did with her hands? Hanako is a freak. Sensei, please. I'll try, Hifumi, but no promises. Please do what you can. We are going to be expelled at this rate. A few weeks earlier. Okay, the past now. Trinity Tier Party Room. Hello, Lukat-sensei. It's good to meet you. I am Kuri Fuji Nagisa, the host of the Tea Party. And this is Mizono Mika, a member of the Tea Party like myself. Trinity Tea Party hereby welcomes the Sensei official. Okay, episode 2. Next episode, Tea Party. Episode 3, Tea Party. I've been wondering what you might look like, Sensei. You don't look all that different from us. I think I like you, Sensei. What do you think, Nagisa? I don't believe it's polite to comment on such things in front of Sensei, Mika. There is no shame in affection, but there is a proper time and place for it. Oh, is that how it works? Sorry, Sensei. I guess I was being too informal. I guess I should say something, like, I'm pleased to meet you. Well, it's nice to meet you too. If memory serves, you're the first person outside of Trinity to be invited to the tea party. This is normally a place that ordinary students could scarcely hope to be invited to. Sheesh, Nag, don't make such a big deal out of it. That wasn't my intention, Mika. Right, my bad. I'll keep a lid on it. We brought you here because we have a small favor to ask. And what's that? Hold on, Nagi. Are you really going straight to the point? Don't we, like, make small talk or something? Chat a bit to break the ice? We could talk about how great the weather is or what awaits us today. Should we really be skipping all that? Isn't the tea party supposed to be all about social gathering? You can start me with those pretty eyes all you want, but I'm not backing down. This has to do with the proper tea party etiquette. You're more than welcome to uphold those values when you're the host, Mika. I am the host at the moment, so you will be following my lead. Forgive me. It's unsightly. How do I pronounce this word? Let me give a look. Unsightly.
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 Unsightly. Okay. Unsightly. Unsightly. Forgive me. It's unsightly of us to cower in front of a guest. Why don't you change the subject as Mika suggested? You all act as Trinity Student Council presidents, right? Whoa, Sensei. Whoa, Sensei can really read the room. Take a good look, Nagi. Those are some grown-up conversational skills. Listen to the eloquence and flow. Ignoring that, yes, you are correct, Sensei. We are the Student Council Presidents of Trinity. You might be wondering why there are multiple presidents. It's a tradition of Trinity Student Council to have multiple presidents serve simultaneously. Hey, why did you ignore me, Nagi? Before Trinity was unified, the representatives of each branch academy would hold tea parties to resolve any disputes with. So there was a bunch of different branches, and each one had their leaders act as presidents. Are you really doing this? That's so mean. My feelings. The representatives of the Pater, Filius, and Sanctus. Pater, Filius, Sanctus. Some Christianity tem Pai, Filho, and the Espírito Santo. The Father, the Son, and the Saint Spirit. The representatives of this is in Latin, I think. The representatives of the Pater, Filius, and Sanctus academies came together to hold tea parties meant to create a atmosphere of reconciliation and seizing them. You're just straight up ignoring me, Nagi. Are you doing this to get back at me? You're the worst. Is this how you treat a friend that you've known for over 10 years? The Students' Council of Trinity has been called the Tea Party, and the representatives of each faction hosts. Will you shut up? I'm in the middle of something. Can you not keep your mouth shut? Mika. Oh, and what the hell? If you don't shut that little yap of yours, I will stuff it shut for you with a roll cake. What the heck? Surprised. She lost control in front of someone not from the place. Ui. Pardon me. I don't know what came over me. My apologies, Mika, Sensei. So scary. Please, just let them get to the point already. Okay, let's see what they want to do to me. What we requesting of you is rather simple, Sensei. Yeah, simple but important. Very important. Could you take charge of the makeup work club? Makeup work club. Yeah, the girls from the beginning. Yes, to put it plainly, we want you to operate a special class meant to save failing students. Trinity is a academy institution with a long story of intellectual and martial excellence. But somehow this proud institution has no less than 4 failing students. Yup, we got a lot on our plate right now. Things are pretty disorganized due to the Eden Treaty. We needed to deal with these failing students pronto. Eden Treaty. We needed to deal with these failing students pronto, but we're short on manpower and time. That's when we read this article about all the amazing things Ishal has been doing. Find cats, cleaning streets, delivering packages. Ishal may just be the greatest hand runners Kibotsu has ever seen. To think okay. Okay. To think there was someone we could stick with our most studious work, right under our noses. You're our savior. I wanted to go quite that far, Mika. Why not? That's what we're doing, isn't it? Besides, you are teacher, Sensei. These days, lectures are held on Blu-ray discs, while we still have faculty members, administration, guest lecturers, and associate professors. A regular old teacher is pretty rare. A teacher is someone who uses their own key knowledge to guide others, right? In other words, a leader. In that sense, a teacher is also someone who commands respect and gives order directions in life. That sounds perfect for the makeup work club. Yes, but I heard Sensei here isn't quite someone I'd consult with about my direction in life. Haha, I feel you. We heard a lot of stories about you. I'll save you the embarrassment of repeating what we heard. What the hell? What kind of reports are they getting? Anyway, we're in a bit of a jam, so you taking care of this would be great. The Makeup Work Club will be a special club intended to give failing students the help they need. Given it's being made under the current restrictions, extrajudicial authority will be necessary to have it established. It's a necessary expenditure if it's to help failing students. What do you say? Surely you want to turn away students in need. I won't refuse if it means helping students who need me. Yes, we did it. Thank you, Sensei. Very well. I didn't necessarily expect you to decline our request, but never mind. Just take a look at this document. Take the list. These are the students. Yep, each one at all in Trinity side, so to speak. What the hell? She always say something strange, like calling the sensei someone got around your hands and saying that gonna use them and talk about the students that way. And she say all that in a cute way, I guess. At least by the expressions on her face. So it's kinda strange. Oh yeah, she has no that tactful way of talking. You could put it more tactful than that, Mika. We'll put it this way. There are the students in need of Trinity lore. Sure, whatever. What the hell? Wait a minute. Huh? Do you recognize any of the students, Sensei? No. Well, we'll send you some documents with all the details. Do you have any other questions? What's the treat? That's a dog. What the hell? It's quite a long story, so you set aside for some time for that at a later date. The information is classified after all. Regardless, it doesn't concern your work with the Makeup Work Club. Ooh, we're probably gonna get involved on this. We always get. I mean, we are the protagonists, so it makes sense for us to be involved in everything that happens. Shouldn't the tier party have 3 students council presidents? Well, yes, but Seiya isn't at the Trinity right now. She's taking you. Correct. Seiya is supposed to be the one hosting this party, but since she's absent, I hosted in her place. We'll take turns acting as the tier party host. So that also isn't any of your concern. I guess that's it then. I guess that's it then. Splendid. You can officially work for Trinity once preparations are complete. Once again, we appreciate your assistance. This will be great help to us. Bye, Sensei. See you next time, hopefully. It's actually unusual for every tier party host to be gathered in one place. Oh, don't act like we're always busy. Still, this meeting with Sensei is the first time I've seen your face in a while. It's nice. I feel the same way, Mika. Hehe. We'll be counting on you, Sensei. I'll be escorting you from this point forward as the host of the tea party. Okay, so Seiya is you. I remember doing the event, the last event, the event on Millennium with Nero and the Rio, and the Seiya participating. And on the beginning, they say that she can't fight well anymore. She can't predict things, I guess, something like that. So maybe this illness has something to do with it, but I don't know. You'll be counting on you, Sensei. I will be escorting you from this point forward as the host of the tea party. Well, it's nice to meet you. I decided to see a student whose name I recognized on the list for the makeup work club. Is he Fumi? It's really is you. Hi, Sensei. I can explain everything. Well, she always finds herself in a strange situation. Episode 4, Failing Students Part 1. So, the thing is, it's not my fault. There was a surprise Perero show, and I had to skip my regular exam to attend. So that's why I'm failing now. Bro, you skipped everything to go on a show from the Duck, Strange Duck. Okay. Okay, my phone is okay. My cell phone. It's kinda cool here. Ai ai. The water is freezing. Dots. Don't look at me like that. I was sure that I checked the exam date, but I must have made a mistake. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure you have anything to apologize for. Right, so what happened was Nagisa asked me to support you, Sensei. That's where the matter stands. Will you help Sensei lead the makeup work club here for me? What? Me? Yes, this is a responsibility that only our honor students such as yourself can handle. I'm not an honor student. My grades have always been average, and that was before I started failing. Haha, I always found you to be head compassionate. Besides, isn't it time you repaid your debt to me? Ooh. Well, I take that to mean that you agree. I encounter you, my wake up work club president. Holy. You the club president? It's just a temporary title. The makeup work club is only a provisional club. Will be disbanded once everyone raises the grades back up. But until then, I'll be working with you, Sensei. Looking forward to it here for me. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what I'd do or otherwise. Bro, this duck. Do the BlueArchive team sell this thing? Because try to sell this duck, this ugly duck. Oh, have you met the other makeup work club members? There should be 3 orders. I checked the list to see who they are. Let's go meet the Sensei. You have our hands full with teaching and come up with a plan to prevent them from failing. Okay, let's get the girls. Follow Hifumi. It's very white, pastel, it's very bright colors. And I guess Geneha will be the contrary. He put it black, a red, dark red, and the darker colors scheme. So they are kinda the opposite from each other. Wait, isn't it this? Oh no, I never enjoy having to come here. Hello, is anyone here? Hello? Oh, Koharu. Very cute. Hehe. Twin tails for the win. Hello. Excuse me? What? Well, are you being ignored? Maybe she's shy. She's shy. Who are you calling shy? I'm just wary of strangers. Yeah, they call that being shy. What brings you to the Just Task Force? We're here to find someone. What? You think it's the Just Task Force job to find missing people? This ain't the place for that. We don't do voluntary work. That's not what we mean. We heard the person we're looking for is being detained here. They locked up for disorderly conduct. So, who it is? Holy shit! Are you here for me? Nice. Let's go. So sweet. What the heck? How did you get out of your cell? I could have sworn I locked tags. You didn't mean to leave it open then? I walked right through when I heard that what sounded like someone looking for me. Can I help you? I didn't expect to see a teacher here. You must be one in charge of the makeup work club, yes? Stop making pleasantries and go get dressed. Who walks around in the swimsuit? You weirdo? Urawa Hanako. Second year from the makeup work club. Urawa Hanako. Arrested for strolling around campus in her school swimsuit. Nice. Currently in the custody of the Just Task Force. Is there a problem, Miss Mishimoi? You can't wear a swimsuit on school grounds. That's common sense. But the school swimsuit pool is on school grounds as well. Do you prefer to swim without a swimsuit, Mishimoi? Huh? What kind of... I never expected you to be the kind to skinny dip. Then again, I have heard that the Just Task Force likes to lead by example. Don't be ridiculous. Who said anything about a matter of preference? Are you insisting that nudism is the only acceptable lifestyle? How avant-garde, radical. Certainly, but perhaps worth exploring. Won't you get back in your cell already? My seniors will be here any minute. Oh my, are they coming here? Are they all coming to get a peep at me as well? Shut up. Just get in there. Tata, everyone, I'm a little preoccupied, so you have to see me some other time. Bro, what the hell? She's asking for correction. So what will happen to Hanako now? Isn't it obvious? The penalty for indecency is death. Summary execution. I don't think you have to go that far. She was walking around the school grounds in a swimsuit, in the middle of the day, in a plaza full of people. I don't understand. I know we have a dress code. That's why I chose to wear my school swimsuit. Why you wanted to wear your normal uniform? Oh dear. It's going to be difficult to talk to Hanako like this. Why don't you meet the next member? Let's see. The next member is Shirasu Azusa. Oh, Hasumi. Oh, she has a dark uniform, so maybe I was wrong about that thing. But there is a bunch of people on this school that has wings in the side. Mission accomplished. Shirasu Azusa has been successfully apprehended. What? No way. Oh, you back, Hasumi? Mashiro, thank you for keeping watch, Koharu. Wait, Tokata Sensei? What the heck? A shame. I could gotten at least 3 more of them if I hadn't run out of ammo. Do your worst. I've been trained to stand any kind of torture, so you won't be getting anything out of me. Shirasu Azusa. Second year from Makeup Work Club, Shirasu Azusa. She occupied a tear gas storage area while being pursued for committing violent acts on school grounds. Proceeded to use tear gas to resist arrest for 3 hours before the Justice Task Force finally apprehended her. Evaded capture by laying traps and IEDs until the moment of her arrest. Okay. It's kinda cool here. Let me get my jacket. Okay, I got it. Failing Students Part 2, Episode 5. Yes, I heard you'll be the one in charge of the Makeup Work Club for the time being. I imagine that you'll be very busy, Sensei. I apologize that we can't offer any help. Actually, you can. I want you to turn those two over to me. Never. On what grounds? They're shameless criminals. Settle down, Koharu. The tea party contacted Ishal specifically to request Sensei help. Those two fall under Sensei's jurisdiction as the one in charge of the Makeup Work Club. Those are the rules. But, fine, if you say so. Well, it serves them right. What better punishment than being looped into a Makeup Work Club? How humiliating. A team of degenerates and outcasts. I would die of shame if I was forced to join a club like that. He probably gonna be made came true. So hard. There is only one left, right? Yes, that's right. I should have spoken up sooner. Because the thing is, the last club member is Shimoe Koharu. Me? Shimoe Koharu. First year from Makeup Work Club. Shimoe Koharu. One on the verge of flunking after 3 consecutive Fs. What the heck? Cannot return to the Justice Task Force until she is no longer failing. What the hell? Ah, so these are the other members of the Makeup Work Club? A bunch of strange girls. Well, here we are, everyone. This is the Makeup Work Club. The real challenge starts now. What do we do now, President Ajitani? A group of young girls alone with someone far more experienced in a secluded classroom after school. My, how scandalous. Hanako, Hanako. I'm not sure what you're suggesting, but I couldn't care less. I have enough resources for us to take shelter here for a month if need be. Someone please kill me. Sensei, a little help? I'll do what I can. Thanks. I'll try my best. Breaking the ice. Episode 6. Breaking the ice. The Makeup Work Club members briefly introduced themselves. That's the long and short of the situation. This is just a temporary arrangement, but let's try to make the most of it. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Are there any questions? None. We're to do special after-school training in addition to regular classes. It's simple to understand. Basically, the goal is for each of us to pass the special academic evaluation exam that's coming up. We don't necessarily have to ace it or anything. We just have to fail. We just have to not fail, is all. Sensei will do everything to help us too. We will also get 3 attempts at the exam, But if you pass the first one, you won't take. We won't have to take it again. That means our makeup work would end early. Sensei role will be to manage and supervise us while checking our schedules. We can also turn to Sensei for supplemental lessons to our regular classes. Understood. Our objective is to complete the mission together. We must gather here every day to train in order to do so. Essentially, this is a gathering of people trying to avoid dishonorable discharge. I see no reason to sabotage these arrangements. What the hell? Exactly. Oh, coming to think of it, you transferred here not very long ago, isn't it that right, Azusa? You must still be getting used to the academy. If you work hard with Sensei, you will finish your makeup work in no time. Oh, is Mishirasu a transfer student? It's rare for someone to transfer into Trinity. Well, at least that's what your file said. Oh no, did you not want to share that? No, there is no point in hiding the truth. Don't worry about it. Adapting is merely a matter of putting in the appropriate work. You won't mind me calling you Azusa, would you? No, why would I mind? Wonderful. My club mates Azusa. Hifumi and Koharu. I like the sound of that. We're soldiers fighting in the trenches, that is makeup work. You may act like a icy queen, Azusa, but I can tell you have a sweet side, eh? What the heck? Hi. Okay. That face. She's done with this shit. This can't be right. Koharu eyes looks like they filled with hate for some reason. Wow, what did I do to deserve this? I refuse to accept it. What? Refuse to accept what? I am an elite member of the Justice Task Force. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm the only first year. I'll be out of this stupid makeup work club before you know it, so don't get too friendly. You have a point. I don't see the need for us to treat each other any differently based on class year. I am okay with that. That works for me too. I'm not used to that kind of culture anyway. Culture? Besides, we're each here for our own benefit, so I don't see the need to pretend to be friends, okay? What a start. I am kinda hungry. But it's okay. It's not gonna take too much time. Let me see something here on the side really first. What the heck? Okay. Okay. I am back. Well, great. Truth is, I've actually been keeping a secret from you all. The reason I've been filing recently is because I was taking the second year exams so I could skip a grade. Skip a grade? Why would you want to do that? Why? Because I'm going to become the Justice Task Force ace. But that's how you failed, isn't it? I could understand trying it once, but why continue doing it after failing? Shut up. That's not what is important. The point is that I've been hiding my true power. Oh? This time, I'll take the first year exam. I'm sure to earn an excellent award, aren't I? After that, it's farewell to the Makeup Work Club. No one said anything about being done with the makeup work if you win an excellent award. You are holding back? I see. Just so you know, I'll be taking the first year exam as well. Who cares? I'm done with the Makeup Work Club after the next exam. See you later. It was nice knowing you. That's all I'm trying to say. I have it all figured out. So pretend like I was never here. Bye. Good luck. Okay, not that good of a beginning. People are not caring too much about the club, but I guess it's just a club to try to get some notes, so probably not gonna care too much about it, but let's see how it goes. Aren't Koharu little mood swings the cutest? On the other hand, it's adorable how Azusa never changes. I think I'm going to like it here. Bro, Nanako is a freaky! From that point forward, the Makeup Work Club gathered every day for after-school lessons. Exam prep. Episode 7. After school study hall. I don't understand this question, Hanako. Huh? This problem is about priming factorization. You can use the divisibility rules here. All you have to do is... I see. Are you stuck on something, Koharu? No, of course not. I don't know what this means. FYI. The page you on right now want to be on the exam. You don't want to be? I knew that, I was just getting ahead. That's all. I don't understand the meaning of this sentence, Hanako. It's the first verse of an ancient epic. It relates to O goddess of poetry, sing a song of rage. Goddess of poetry, sing a song of rage. Ah, that's one. I understand. Hanako, this one. That's a translation of an ancient language. Hold on a second. Let me grab a dictionary so we can understand it better. Okay. In that case, I think I got it. Gaudium et spes. Gaudium et spes. Joy and hope, I think. Correct. That's the slogan of the second council. More importantly, can you read that language, Azusa? Yeah, I learned it a long time ago. Okay. This is going well. Isn't it? Hanako seems to have a real knack for tutoring, and Azusa has a real will to learn. If Koharu told us the truth about hiding her full potential, then I have a feeling that the exams will be a breeze. What a relief. To be honest, I was really worried. In fact, the tea party gave me an order to start a boot camp for the second exam. If any of us fails the first one. Boot camp? Yes, that's how far they're taking things. If anyone fails all 3 exams, what exactly would that entail? Nothing. I don't think you have to worry about that. So let's not jinx it. At the rate things are going, the exam should be no problem. By the way, could Hanako have failed by missing the exam like I did? I mean, she seems so good at studying. I don't know how else she could have failed. She probably was without without the right clothes. The day of the first special academy evaluation exam. Hehe. Good luck on the first exam, everyone. I don't need luck. I'll show you what it means to be elite. Just to watch. Here goes nothing. Here. Understood. All preparations are complete. The first evaluation exam. Episode 8. The first evaluation exam. Thank you, goodness. These are all questions we covered in your makeup work. The problems we studied with Sensei and the parts we went over together are exactly the same. This exam should be easy for all of us. Couldn't they have designed
Designed.
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 Designed. Could they have designed it to give the makeup work club a break? Even though they were threatening to send us to body camp, they really came through for us. Oh, Koharu. This is yeah. Scratch. Let's see why they gonna fail. That's it, everyone. The finish line is within sight. Pass the test, and we can all graduate from the makeup work club with smiles on our face. And it's the end. She wasn't doing anything. Maybe she does. She just don't want to do it. The scores have been calculated. Good work, everyone. You just have to score 60 out of 100 or better. Everything is fine as long as you didn't fail. And this test was practically a warm-up. Please tell us the test results, Sensei. We're ready wherever you are. Announce the results. Hifumi 72. Result pass. I did it. Next up is Azusa 32. Result fail. What the hell? So close. Hold on, that's barely even halfway to passing. This was supposed to be a easy test. Koharu element. Result fail. This face. Wait, just a minute. What happened to holding back and unlocking your true potential? Are you sure you took the first year exam this time, Koharu? You didn't take the second year on again. Or maybe the third year exam? I can't explain. The test was really hard. No, it wasn't. It was supposed to be easy. Oh my. What are you going to do, Hanako? Even if the two of us pass it, we still have no choice but to take the second exam. Hanako too. What the fuck? Chu? Chu, did I hear that right? Is that grade even possible? What happened, Hanako? You looked like you were in your element while you're studying. I've been told I gave off that vibe, but that's... I need some water. Wait. Okay. I've been told I give off that vibe, but that doesn't mean I get good grades. Vibe? Just a vibe? It has nothing to do with your grades? Oh no. Only Hifumi had the what's the word? Let me see. This. Opa. English. I had the right skills. Okay, it's excuse the word. Okay, two more until the episode 10. Only Hifumi had the excuse of not doing it. That's why she didn't pass the first time. Welcome, Sensei. How good of you to join me. How are you and the makeup work club faring? Yes, I heard the news. It sounds like the first exam didn't go so well. There are still 2 exams left, however. Oh, this? I was playing a game of chess. It's a hobby of mine. Examining a Giza chess board. Is something wrong? Aside from the pawns, the black side has only a king and a queen, whereas the white has 3 or 4 each of kings, rooks, bishops, and knights. I'm sure this game must look strange to you. Were you playing by yourself? Yes, it's just me at the moment. Mika isn't here to cause her usual distractions. I've been waiting here by myself to speak to you. Talking to the scene, there is something you would like to ask first. What happens to the makeup work club if someone fails all 3 exams? So you heard about that. Hifumi must have told you. You're softly hurted. when it comes to such things, so that is one of her commendable qualities. Nothing out of the ordinary would happen. There is only one course that can be taken after repeated academic failure. Everyone in the makeup work club will be expelled. What the fuck? Even Hifumi that passed? It's only natural that Trinity have regulations regarding failure, suspension, and expulsion. The steps in doing so are long and arduous. Like Gehenna, Trinity follows procedure. The Makeup Work Club, however, like Gehenna. The Makeup Work Club, however, was created using a loophole that gets around those rules. It was thanks to Shah authorities that it was established. After all, the Makeup Work Club true purpose is to expel students. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Because among them is someone who would seek to betray Trinity. There is a traitor? Who it is? Maybe Azusa? This traitor seeks to prevent the Eden Treaty from being signed. I suppose it's time I explain the treaty so that you might understand the gravity of the situation. In the treaty, top secret, in Altus Communio Basilica, by district of Utnapishtim 51681. The Eden Treaty, simply put, is a non-aggression pact between Trinity and Gehenna. Its main purpose is to establish a neutral treaty organization comprised of key figures from both Gehenna and Trinity. This organization, named Eden Treaty Organization, will automatically intervene and resolve any conflicts that break out between Trinity and Gehenna. In other words, this is an alliance that seeks to achieve peace by bringing two bitter enemies together. This will prevent all-out war between the two academies. But if one flounders, then both will sink together. Oh, Sensei, the lasting hostility between Trinity and Gehenna has been a great burden to both parties. The Eden Treaty is the only way to put an end to the needless hostility and keep the balance of power equitous. This solution was suggested by the General Student Council President. It had fallen by the wayside. Once she went missing. Oh yeah, there is still that. But I've been able to restore its momentum. And now, just as we preparing for finally seeing the treaty, we receive intelligence that there are people planning to sabotage it. That said, we don't know who she is. That's why our next best option was to gather every suspect in one place. But rest assured, she is among them. We would have to dispose of the entire apple cart to rid ourselves of the one rotten one. Fortunately, Sensei, that's why we chose you to tend to that apple cart, to advise the Makeup Work Club. My apologies. I realized I've put you in the middle of quite the predicament. You have every right to resent me. You won't have told me any of this if you are only planning to use me. You are correct. It's good that you click on the update. Sensei. I would like for you to suss out the traitor riding among the Makeup Work Club. They are already deceiving you and the Trinity as we speak. She is a terrorist, and terrorists do not wish for peace. They think they can risk the safety of Kivotos for their own personal gain. Finding the traitor is for the sake of Kivotos' peace and safety. Surely that's something you can sympathize with as a representative of Charles. No, I'm going to find a solution my way. You know, I could be wrong, but maybe it's Azusa. I mean, it would be very on the nose, because she is the transferred student. But one thing that I noticed about her is that her face looks a bit like Wakamo face, because I had some progression with Wakamo in the relationship, and I know how her face is. So one thing that I found is that Azusa's face kinda looks like hers. It made me remember her face a little, but I could be wrong about this. Will you now? So do remember the April card. If you can't spot the hotter one, we could always tip it over and dispose of all of them. There are many ways to alter exam results. For example, the content's location or difficulty of an exam could be suddenly be changed at the last minute. Of course, it would be a shame if such thing happened, but then again, pardon me, Sensei, I will continue to leave the Makeup Work Club under your care. I love to say that you personally want to be exposed to any unpleasantness because of this. I somehow doubled that. Right, I make no promise, but to know you, someone who couldn't bear to leave a student behind, I can hardly predict how things will ultimately turn out. I only hope that the end of this story will be a happy one. Oh, but there is one thing I want to make clear. We didn't interfere with the first exam in any way, I promise you that. If you insist on doing things your way, then I hope it will be something that benefits students. Well then, until next time. Holy shit. All this politique. Whoa, sweet. Let's go. One more episode. Booty camp. Here we go. The last for today. We finally here. So this is where our boot camp is going to be? Haha, guys, so when I heard we were going to a unused annex, I just assumed that it wouldn't be furnished at all. So much for sleeping naked together on the cold hard floor. What the fuck? Hanako always. But it's quite comfy looking and spacious. Even the beds are really cute. I'm so glad we won't have to be on the floor when we sleep naked together. Why does every scenario end up with us sleeping together in the nude? And there are plenty of beds, so stay in your room. Are you sure? It's not every day we get to attend booty camp together. We're here to study, so why not study a few other things about ourselves? We're not here to study perversion. No lewdness allowed. A shame. Well, the day is still young. Let's see if you change your tune later tonight. What the hell? Well, anyway, this is where we're going to be staying over the next week. We'll do everything from eat to sleep to study here. And that's why I want you all to... Wait a sec, where did Azusa go? Oh yeah, she was with us just a minute ago. Encampment scouting complete. Scouting? Wait, did you just call the annex an encampment? We're a comfortable distance from Trinity main building. Sniper fire is unexpected. Location acceptable. There are only two entrances connecting to the outside, which I also find favorable. Worst case scenario, we could barricade more entrances and lead the enemy to an ambush in the first floor gym. I also identified several weak points in your defense, but they shouldn't pose a problem with a little fortification. And this must be the barracks. Excuse me, dormitory is the proper name. Yes, unexpectedly luxurious. And surprised such a valuable foothold has been lying unused. What a waste. Azusa, we came here to study, not to prepare for a war, remember? I am aware. We're here to train for a week, correct? High-intensity training where we bend from leaving the grounds, having free time, and are under 24-hour surveillance a day. What the hell? It isn't quite that strict. Oh, okay. I am prepared for anything. I brought all of my personal belongings, changes of clothes, gym equipment, toothbrush, soap, dry goods, blankets, water. Oh my, you're so true, Azusa. Naturally, preparedness is the key to survival. Eating together, sleeping together, studying toward the same goal. Doesn't the boot camp sound absolutely divine? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. But completing the mission comes first. Our student passed the second evaluation. That is our main objective. It's not my intention to be a liability again. Azusa, by the way, I prepared anti-personnel mines and claymores for possible ambushes. I also brought the necessary materials to manufacture IEDs and the anti-tank mines. Enough, Azusa. We're not going to need all that. Nagisa did say we'd have to go to boot camp if we failed the first evaluation exam. We'll be here for a week, until the second exam. The build is showing its age, and it's a little neglected, but it should be more than fine with some cleaning. And we still have a lot of amenities available to us, like a gym and shower room. There is even a swimming pool outside. It looks like it hasn't been used for a long time though. Yeah, and we're within walking distance of the main building. There is a kitchen in the basement where you can cook simple dishes too. So we shouldn't go hungry. Not to mention, Sensei will be with us the entire time we're here, so we can always ask for help if we really need it. Helping is my middle name. Thanks, Sensei. There is a room for you at the other end of the hall to stay into. Stop right there, Anako. No lewdness allowed. I didn't say anything at all. I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. That's because it's writing all over your face. Do you want the death penalty? My, you're so strict. Is Sensei using the room down the hall truly necessary? There are enough beds in this room. I think splitting our unit apart to be to all disadvantage. I'll leave you all to get comfortable, so holler if you need me. Sure. Well, let's unpack and get to the studies. Wait a minute, don't you think there is something we should do first? Huh? Let's see what? Practice installing traps while you're on the fire? No. I mean cleaning. Cleaning? Yes, the stereo is being maintained, but the inside is so dusty and dirty from not having been used in so long, don't you think? How can that be good for us? They say a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. So let's start off by giving this place a good cleaning before we hit the books. I guess you have a point. It makes sense to clean all the desks at the very least before we begin using them. Hygiene is a critical responsibility. It has a large effect on unit morale. Seriously cleaning? Well, I guess it's just a little bit. I think Hanako makes a good point. We shouldn't push ourselves too hard too soon. Let's remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint. We have a long week ahead of us. Alright team, let's get ourselves fired up with some spring cleaning. Let's go! Everyone, go change so you don't get your uniform dirty. We'll gather downstairs in 10 minutes. Understood. Okie dokie. Clothes to wear for cleaning? I guess my gym clothes would work. Ooh. 10 minutes later. Let's see. Cute. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sensei. You look ready to get to work. Well, I need to put on something appropriate for the occasion. My gym clothes are plenty easy to move around in and wash if they get dirty. So now what? You got here quickly, Koharu. Reporting in. Oh, Azusa, I don't think you need to carry your weapon right now. I would rather have my firearm and not need it than need it and not have it. Won't you? I guess you have a point. Let's see Hanako. Sweet. Goodness. And the last one to arrive? Nope. Absolutely not. Oh? Why was you needed to wear your swimsuit for spring cleaning? It's completely inappropriate. But it is easy to move in, and I am used to getting dirty when I wear it. What are you talking about? You're supposed to wear a bathing suit in the swimming pool. What if someone says, what's the big deal? It's just us here. No, absolutely 100% forbidden. You are forbidden for wearing a bathing suit from now on. Hanako then left to change into her gym clothes. Okay, spring cleaning. Okay. Chapter 1. There's a bunch of things to do. Events. Oh, I already did. Okay. Oh. No, wait. Events. Relationship stories. Okay.
Yosh.
I think I can do the mission now. Finally. Who is the enemy? Oh, they are heads.
こはもう少し優しく。
I think this one
今すぐ行く？
is okay. It's okay. Let's see how it goes.
楽しい楽しい。水遊びの時間です。通りね。
I clicked it on the wrong person.
ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。びっくりさせてあげるからね。
Okay, let's go, let's go.
ドキドキする時間がやってきたよ。まだ終わらないわよ。
Nice.
まだまだ行きますよ。現在の状況と条件。よし、これは勝ちね。まだ終わらないわよ。祈りを。そしてもっと激しく行きますよ。そこにいたんだ。受け取ってちょうだい。ありがとうございます。ポップコーンみたい。今度おかえり。皆さん、こちらへどうぞ。まだ終わらないわよ。
Really good damage.
びっくりさせてあげるからね。単なる計算結果にすぎない。涼しいですね。無駄よ。まだ終わらないわよ。逃げないでください。みんなありがとうございます。逃げないでください。ガンガン撃っちゃって。まだ終わらないわよ。
Okay.
数学
And
は
that
真実を導
is
く。私たちの勝ちよ。
3 stars. Let me use it again. This team is good. Oh, I forgot to put the cards.
計算ラッシュではすぐに次の目標が見えてくるはず。涼しいですね。まだまだ行きますよ。まだ終わらないわよ。すべての方に祝福を。夏はこうでないと。ま、ここまでは計算通りね。まだ終わらないわよ。ガンガン撃っちゃって。バックハン。ありがとうございます。まだ終わらないわよ。ま、ここまでは計算通り。単なる計算結果に過ぎない。見つけた。受け取ってちょうだい。夏はこうでないと。びっくりさせてあげるからね。涼しいですね。まだ終わらないわよ。ガンガン撃っちゃって。バック涼しいですね。
Holy shit, there is a bunch of life.
夏はこうでないと。まだ終わらないわ
Bunch
よ。
of
びっ
HP.
くりさせてあげるからね。
What is that?
合理と理性は無慈悲。さあ、アマス。ここは頼む。
Okay. I think I can do one more. This time my energy gonna go out.
私たちの勝ちよ。
Let's see if the same enemy. Yes. I finally can do this one. 14 because
余裕余裕。逃げないでください。
I started the volume
これが必
3.
要なのでしょ。
3?
ありがとうございます。ここまでは計算通りね。ガンガン撃っちゃって。逃げないでください。まだ終わらないわよ。頼んだわ。 次行くよ。
Okay.
合理と理性を無慈悲。夏はこうでないと。逃げないでください。安らぎがあらんこと。
Nice.
そこにいたんだ。アマス。くらえ。まだ終わらないわよ。これが必要なのです。ありがとうございます。夏はこうでないと。すべての方に救いを。逃げないでください。
And 3 stars again.
もっと激しく。 ゴン
OK
みたい。いきますよ。大勝利。いつも通りだね。
Okay, and I have only 5. I think I can try to get on the cafe. Maybe I have some. Yes, a little bit. I think we can finish
座っ
the
ても
14.
いいのかな。
And I have one of these. I think I'm gonna do some relationships too. Not everyone. Maybe 3. I don't know. Rio, Mari, Momoi, Shon, Hina. I'm gonna do later. First to use this. Oh, nice, I got something for the cafe. Oh, there's a bunch of people.
かわいいね。悪くない。
Where it is? Ah, yeah. Yeah, put it here. Okay.
次のライディングはどこに行こうか。
Yeah, I need to rank up
次のライディングは
to
ど
be
こ
on
に
the
行こうか。
15. Okay. I think I can do the 14 right now. I have enough energy for it.
ドンドン。
Let me see if it's the same. It is. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the cards.
どうしたの？くらえパン。まだ終わらないわよ。面白い。びっくりさせてあげるからね。あっちに行きましょう。これがまだ終わらないわよ。すべての勝利に救います。涼しいですね。ここを頼む。あっちに行きましょう。びっくりさせてまだ終わらないわよ。逃げないでください。
Okay. Now's the bus.
まだ終わらない。すべての方に祝福を。ポップコーンみたい。これが必要なのです。逃げないでください。まだ終わらないわよ。夏はこうでないと。そこ
Oh,
にいたんだ。
clicked on the wrong bus. It's okay. One more.
グルーン楽しかった。
Kuru. No, Kuroyuki Academy. Oni mask. I almost was a Oni. I even made a blue model. A blue Oni. I think I have it on the Viroid. It looks kinda nice. I forgot to put the cards again. That's okay.
氷と理性の水よ。これがあなたの可能性よ。ありがとうございます。びっくりさせてあげるからね。
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
夏はまだ終わらないわよ。行くわよ。余裕余裕。
Nice.
楽しかった。ガンガン打っちゃって。行きますよ。まだ終わらないわよ。安らぎがあらんこと。夏はこうでないと。
Okay.
びっくりさせてあげるからね。祝福を。夏はこうでないと。これがあなたの可能性よ。ありがとうございます。夏はこうでないと。くらえパン。逃げないでください。まだ終わらないわよ。
Nice.
じゃじゃーん。
Okay, okay. Area 15. Get this. Clear rewards. 200 pyroxenes. Now, let me start. Special. Let me see how I'm gonna do the
やっ
thing.
ぱり私が必要でしょ。わかりました。
I always like to use Seiya.
楽しい楽しい。水遊びの時間です。すぐに次の目標が見えてくる。夏はこうでないと。
Nice. Very good damage.
行くわよ。まだ終わらないわよ。これがあなたの可能。よし。ありがとうございます。今度お返しします。まだ終わらない。逃げないでください。今です。あっちに行きましょう。あら、こちらまでいらしたのですね。もっとはいさあ、理解しました。まだ合理と理性の維持費よ。夏はこうでないと。
Come on.
夏はこうでないと。まだ終わらないわよ。受け取ってちょうだい。とりあえずありがとうございます。今度お返しします。一緒に過ごすし、すべての方にご加護を。涼しいですね。安らぎがあらいと。まだ終わらないわよ。逃げないでください。単なる計算結果。逃げないでください。アムス、ここを頼んだ。無駄よ。さあ、まだ終わらないわよ。もう激しくいきますよ。これが必要なのでしょう。
Nice. Almost died in the end, but
他にも涼しくなりたい方
we
いらっ
push
しゃい
it
ま
through.
すか？
Be okay. Now, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and when I come back, I'm gonna do
さすがです
the
ね。
relationships
こんなにあっさりと。
at the end of the string. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. I was planning on doing some more relationships, but it's okay. Today was kind of a bad day, so I gotta, you know, bye bye.